everyone, welcome back to today's video. Today I'm going to be going over my November favorites. Let me know in the comments if the lighting is any better in this video compared to the video that was released earlier this week. I did do the same look. I switched up the crease color a little bit, but essentially this is the same look that I did with the mini Conspiracy palette. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look, go ahead and watch the video prior to this one. It was a fun one. This is completely outside my comfort zone, but I have fallen in love with this. Like, on camera it looks more like berry, but it's like a burgundy color, and I never wear a red lip. This is very red for me. Like, my go-to color is Pat McGrath Blow Up, which is a light muted pink. So this is really new for me, but I'm really enjoying going out of my comfort zone, not only with the look, but also like eye look, but also with the lipstick. So I'm gonna stop rambling and we're gonna get into my favorites for the month of November. So I really don't know which order I'm gonna start in, but let's just start somewhere. How about that? Weird things. Let's start with the weird things. I have fallen in love with scrunchies. Scrunchie. And then baby scrunchies, but these are not just any scrunchie. These are by what the brand Slip, so they're silk. They make all those like silk pillowcases and the eye covers, but they now have scrunchies, and I love it. When you put your hair up with just a regular elastic, it just looks like regular elastic. But if you put a scrunchie that's silk, it looks a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more grown up than just your little girl ponytail. So yeah, I have been enjoying these. I know they come in a variety of different colors. Like, this is like a cheetah print, and this is a really pretty blush, a black, and then the champagne one just shot across the room. But I have been loving these. Next, kind of weird. Let's keep with the not normal everyday use stuff that people talk about, but I love these things, the long Q-tips. Everybody uses Q-tips, right? But I like the long ones because I can easily get in here and I'm not wasting the other end. I can reuse it. I do not use these to clean my ears. No. You can even clean up a little bit easier because I feel like these are, I got these off of Amazon. They're a little bit tighter here, so you can really get in the inner corner, under. But what I really like doing with these is I put my serum on, which I guess I can talk about that now. I got the Tom Ford Research, the serum. This shit's amazing. Like, I don't usually cuss, but this is amazing. There will be a whole dedicated video coming up about this. But I will put it on under my eyes, and you don't have to use this for this technique. You can put your moisturizer, any other serum, and you just take it and you roll it underneath your eye. And it helps do like some lymphatic draining under your eye, puffs, and it's really relaxing, and it will take down the puffiness, and these are great. It's easier to do with the longer one than it is the short ones. And I got these off of Amazon. It came in a big bag with 2 of these. I think it was like $4, so not expensive at all. Now that we've talked about this, this is a favorite. I'm not going to go into much information about this because I do have a dedicated video coming, but this is the Tom Ford Research, the Serum Concentrate. But this is my favorite, but like I said, not going to go into details. If you want to know more about this, watch the video that will be coming up very soon. All right, keeping with the face, my favorite moisturizer right now for my face, for my hand, well, for my hands when I'm at home before I go to bed, that type of hand, is the Ceramidin by Dr. Jart. This stuff is amazing. I've gone through 2-3 of these. I love this stuff. It doesn't irritate my skin. It's a moisture retention shield applied to entire face, evenly to retain healthy hydrated skin. It's just a moisturizer, but it's not fussy. There's not a lot of fragrance in there. It's very good, and it doesn't leave your face like slippy like some moisturizers. My skin really absorbs it, and I must say that like in between here is where I usually got really dry, and the combination that I'm using on my face I'm not getting super dry here. So my foundation and stuff isn't gathering through here. And I owe a small part to this, but this stuff is amazing. At night, I'll even put it on as a hand cream as well. And it's very moisturizing, and it's really helping my fingernails, like my cuticles not crack, not get hangnails. So I really do enjoy this stuff. And it's not that expensive, and a little bit goes a very long way. Continuing on, let's keep on with the moisturization stuff. This stuff, I hate the packaging. At first I liked the packaging until I started using this. This is by Algenist. This is the liquid collagen hand cream. At first it's aesthetically pleasing, you know, you got the pump here, but this is what I don't like. It sits like this to sit up, but the end of the pumpy's here, so all your product is coming down here. So you actually have to store it like this, and I've been like, I can hear it and I can't get this top off to get it out. So I feel like there's gonna be a lot of wasted product in here. So I keep just trying to smush it down, and then you get a lot of air. So then you have to try to lightly push the air, but then push the product at the same time. It's very frustrating. I wish it was, keep the same packaging, but just put this end up here so it sets, you know, where actually all the product will be at the end where you suck it up for the pumpkin thing. I just feel like it's backwards, but that may have been a marketing thing, so you can't get all of it out, but you fall in love, so you have to buy more. But all in all, this is amazing hand cream. I keep it at work, and obviously I love it because she's almost gone, but she is a whole whopping 1.7 ounces. That's not a lot, but she's very, very good. And I more than likely will be repurchasing this. All right, don't got too much more to talk about. This one I will talk about. Well, I'll talk about all of them, but this one's gonna come up next. So I remember when Frank's Body came out, or when it became popular, several years ago. It was the coffee scrub. Loved it. I had it shipped all the way from Australia. Paid that hefty shipping fee. And anybody who doesn't live in the United States that has to do international shipping on some of these things, that sucks. I'm sorry, guys. But I remember falling in love with it, but then I remember thinking, I'll just use sugar scrubs or, you know, other scrubs. I don't need to have it shipped from Australia. Well, a couple weeks ago, I was in Ulta. Guess what? They have Frank's. I didn't know that. I had no freaking clue. But I was like, don't get anything yet. Just wait. You know it's here, so you can come back and get it. But you have other, you know, body exfoliants at home that you can use. Then last week, my FabFitFun box came. Holy smokes! It has the Frank Body, the scrub, the original coffee scrub. I am so excited. Obviously, I haven't opened this one, but I know I love Frank's. It is like one of my favorite body scrubs, just because it's invigorating. The coffee, it gives you that pep with the caffeine that you're rubbing all over your body, and it does a great job at exfoliating. And I believe you can even use this on your face if you're gentle. But I love this stuff, and I was so excited that it came in that box because I was literally about to buy it. But I was trying to be responsible and holding off, but I am so stoked, and I cannot wait to start using this. So now I'm like flying through, exfoliating every time I shower so I can get into her, because I told myself you can't open her until, I should say him since his name's Frank. You can't open him until your other's gone, but they're almost gone. I got two that I'm working on. They're almost gone. If you just heard that scratching, just remember that's my pups. They're outside and they want to come inside because they can see me filming, but they can't. All right, continuing on. Let's see what I want to do. Okay, we'll just start with this little guy. As I'm sure you guys have noticed, I've been trying to do my brows a little bit more. Like right now, they're very stark, but I like it. I like it. But the one thing I like doing in the morning, specifically work days, if I'm running late but I need some oomph in my brows, but I don't have time to pencil them in because I have some very thin brows that are recovering. But I'm trying a new product. I'm only about 2 weeks in, and I am seeing significant growth. I'll keep you posted. But this little guy is by Benefit. It's the Gimme Brow, and this is in color 4. I believe it's like the dark brown. It just has the itty bitty little wand that you just kind of floof through, but it kind of thickens up your brows. And if your foundation got on your brows and kind of made them look a little lighter, this will help darken them up. And it's easy peasy. It's kind of like a gel at the same time, so it keeps them in the correct place. Even when I have them filled in like I do today, I put this on it as well because I use a darker eyebrow pencil since I went darker with my hair, and this is a little bit lighter, so it kind of balances out and does what I need it to do. Okay, I have decided to break up with the nail salon. Now, I don't get like acrylic nails or anything like that, but I do love me a gel manicure. But it just wreaks havoc on my nails, especially my cuticles. So I've decided I'm breaking up with the nail salon, and I'm only going to do my own nails because I am perfectly capable of painting my own nails. Like right now, I did my own nails. They look great. This is a Deborah Lippmann product. I think it's called like Dirty Little Secret, which several people I've heard don't like. And it's one of my favorite colors. And some people are like, ugh, it's this, it's that. But I love it. But since my nails were having to recover from gels, even though they say they don't damage your nails, just like with the dip nail, they say it doesn't damage, but it does. Think about it, people. They're using a grinder to file off. They always get that top layer of nail, especially with the dip. They have to go a little bit deeper to rough it up. And then to get it off, either one, you have to soak in acetone, which is basically dehydrating your nails and your fingertips and your cuticles. That's where you guys come in. So this is the C&D Solar Oil. This is the nail and cuticle care. I love this stuff. This is some of the best cuticle oil I have used. Is super hydrating. And then I also got the Rescue RX by C&D. It's a daily keratin treatment that once I took the gel nails off, my nails felt a little bit weaker than they normally do. So I was naked nails for a week, and I would put this on like twice a day. And then I was putting this on 2, 3, 4, 5, however many times I felt like doing it, because I really enjoy this and it smells good. They both actually smell really good. And I picked these up at, I think it was Beauty Brands, but I'm pretty sure, I want to say Ulta carries the C&D brand, but these two are great. A little goes a long way. You can barely see that I used any, but I use it all the time. So these are great. And also, people, don't forget your toes. Your toes on your cuticles, or your cuticles on your toes rather. They need love too. All right, we only have 4 items left, but 2 kind of go hand in hand. I'm going to talk about this little mitt. I also picked this up on Amazon. It came in like a little 4-pack. I love this little mitt. I use like a gelish, creamish thing to get the makeup off my face first, and instead of wiping, it's like the ones that's like a cream and then it turns to oil, but when you splash, it kind of just like turns to milk on your face and doesn't move. So I've been using the mitts to get it all off. Love these. These were inexpensive. I think these were like $4 or $5, and it came with the 3-pack, and it does have this little loop here that you can hang on like your, if you have a cabinet that has like a little pulley, you can hang it there to let it dry. And then the other item, I have 2 of these now, but I just actually picked this one up. This is the makeup eraser. I really like using these for basically just my eyes. I know that sounds weird, but I really use it to focus on my eyes to really help get the mascara off, especially if I have like eyeliner on my bottom like eyelashes. I like to have that there. And I keep getting this weird shadow from my hair. Sorry guys, that's a little weird. I keep pushing that back. But the makeup eraser I really do like, and I did see online, I think they have like smaller ones, like little, like they're like this big. So, and they're multiple, and it comes like in a little pack if you don't want this big one. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen this. These were like all the rave several years ago. But, and these are also great to travel with, especially if you, this is why I think you need this. Let me just get down to brass tacks about it. A lot of people use the makeup remover wipes that you get like Neutrogena or all the other varieties that there are to kind of do like a pre-wash to get the makeup off your face, and then you're just throwing them away. Guys, that's not good. And I admit I have them too, but I use them more as like a touch-up or clean-up, but not like as a daily remove my makeup. But this, however, is amazing. You don't have to use soap with it. It's just water, and then it helps get your makeup off, and then you wash it. Let it think you can dry it or just machine wash, blah, blah, blah. Fabric and dryer safe. So yeah, and then you pop it in your wash machine, wash it, dry it, voila, good as new, brand new. And I think these are like 20 bucks. So even let's say you have to replace them twice a year, let's just say you want to keep it for 6 months. That's still less money than what you're spending on those daily makeup wipes. And this is better for the environment than the wipes. So yeah, mitt or one of these, whichever you want to do. Because this basically is the same thing too. It's the same material and you can use it the same way to get makeup off before using soap. So, yes. Okay, so now I'm down to the final two. And I think I'm gonna leave one for the grand finale, which if you guys know me, you already know what it is, you know. But the one thing I'm gonna talk about that I've never spoken about on my channel is this beauty right here. This is one of the best smelling fragrances I have ever had the pleasure of sniffing. This is by Parfum de Marly, and this is Delina exclusive. So they have a regular Delina and then they have Delina exclusive. I am not going to lie, this is a very expensive perfume. It's very heavy, it is glass. Even this top is very weighted. It is a very luxurious brand. It even has the tassel. Like every single one, I believe all the female fragrances have the tassel, and then the glasses are different colors. And I believe that all of the fragrance names are horses from this doesn't tell me what I want, but it was about some king and his horses. Could have put Humpty Dumpty back together again, but no, it really was about, they're named after horses, but I will find it here in a moment. But this smells, this is completely different than what I ever wear. I typically wear more spicier, musky, more masculine smelling. Like I love Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Ugh. So those are the fragrances that I like, except for that Givenchy's Very Girly that I have, but this is even girlier. Has like a powdery scent. You definitely smell rose and bergamot. She's very sweet. She's very feminine. She smells very sophisticated. Yeah, she is a goodie. So that's what I smell. Definitely the rose, the bergamot. Yeah, she's a goodie. But the actual notes in here, your top notes are bergamot, pear, and lychee, I think it's how it's pronounced. Your middle note is Turkish rose, incense, and oud. That's another one I fall in love with, is oud. We will talk more about that in the future. And the base is wood, amber, and vanilla, and the mood is mysterious, but she is just delightful. Like, I get so many compliments off of this fragrance. This honestly is probably the most complimented fragrance that I wear. I wore it a couple weeks ago at work, and I went in the elevator, and when two of my coworkers came up, they're like, we could smell you in the elevator. It smelled great. And then later that same day, and when I got my eye exam done, two people there were like, what are you wearing? Even the eye doctor himself was very impressed with the fragrance. And then I went to another eye place to get my glasses, and there was a mother with two of her teenage daughters, and they were kind of, the daughters were here and the moms were here, the mom, excuse me, and they kind of were like following me everywhere I went. And then the mom walked behind me and I heard her go, she was smelling me, people. It was the weirdest feeling to witness someone that you don't know walk behind you and take a deep inhale of you, but yet at the same time it was very complimentary at the same time because I smelled good. So, and I turned around, I was like, are you smelling me? And she kind of got embarrassed, and then of course I told her what I was wearing to make it a little bit less awkward. But all in all, it was great. But the last thing that I had to talk about as my camera is blinking at me is this baby, the Tati Beauty palette. I think this is probably the best palette that I own, hands down. This honestly is all you need The glitters, I will say there's a little bit of a learning curve. I watched Tati's video finally about when she completely went through the entire thing, and she said to swirl and then tap. I don't like to swirl. Well, I can swirl with my right hand, but not my left. But I honestly just like to lightly tap, just like that. Get a little bit on my hand, and then I pat it on to where I want. And then once I get it patted, then I kind of smush it and pull off what I want. But I like that light glistening look, so I like to pat, just very like tap in and then pat on is my way to go. But yeah, this is, and you can tell that she's very well loved so far because she's only been here not very long, but you can see these get a lot of love, especially this one. I love this palette. This is probably, like I said, my favorite palette, and I think she will be my favorite palette until the next one Tati releases, which she's, from what it sounds like, she has a lot coming. I still don't know what's coming Black Friday, but she says it's something that we all need, but I haven't heard anything about it and I cannot wait. And then I'm sure Volume 2 is coming. I'm just very excited to see what Tati does. All in all, amazing. So that is it for my November favorites. I hope you guys enjoy this. And again, I said this in my last video, if you like this new setup, or if the lighting in this video is better than the one prior to this, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a button right down here. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.